I rented a room in the house I grew up in just to see if I could still hear the sounds in the attic. It was a whim, fueled by a memory that had slipped through the cracks of time, haunting me like a specter of my past. The house loomed familiar yet unsettlingly foreign as I stepped through the threshold. Memories once buried deep within the recesses of my mind began to stir. The attic, that enigmatic chamber above my childhood bedroom, beckoned like a forbidden secret waiting to be unearthed. Nostalgia mingled with trepidation as I settled into the guest room, now devoid of the youthful posters and scattered toys that once defined it. I sought solace in routine, exchanging pleasantries with the hosts who now occupied what was once my domain. That attic, I found myself blurting out over dinner, unable to suppress the curiosity that gnawed at my resolve. The hosts exchanged glances, hesitating before the wife spoke softly. "We've never ventured up there. It's been locked since we moved in." Her husband nodded in solemn agreement, his eyes betraying a flicker of unease. "Too many strange noises, you see. Best to leave it be." A chill crept down my spine, though whether from the draft or the memories resurfacing I couldn't discern. That night, as the house settled into a hushed slumber, I lay awake, my ears straining for any hint of the familiar sounds that once tormented my childhood nights. Hours passed in silence until, just as sleep began to beckon, a faint creak echoed from above. My heart leapt into my throat. Could it be? The attic, teasing me with its secrets? With measured steps I tiptoed down the hall, the floorboards groaning beneath my weight. The staircase to the attic awaited, its ascent a journey into the unknown. Each step echoed louder than the last, matching the racing rhythm of my pulse. As I reached for the attic door, a voice pierced the silence. "Is everything all right?" The host stood at the foot of the stairs, concern etched across her face. "I thought I heard something," I managed, my voice betraying a tremor of uncertainty. She nodded knowingly, her gaze lingering on the attic door before meeting mine. "It's just the house settling, happens all the time." Relief mingled with disappointment as I retreated to my makeshift bed, the attic's secrets eluding me once more. Sleep eventually claimed me, though dreams were haunted by echoes of forgotten terrors. Morning brought a sense of defeat tempered with determination. If not tonight, then when? The attic's mystery gnawed at my thoughts as I prepared to depart, bidding farewell to the hosts who had unwittingly become guardians of my past. Driving away, I wrestled with conflicting emotions. Should I pursue this further, confront the memories that lingered like ghosts in the attic, or bury them once more, preserving the fragile peace of my present? Days turned into weeks, the attic siren call echoing in my mind, until one evening a phone call shattered my fragile equilibrium. "Son," my father's voice crackled through the line, "we need to talk." Dread coiled in my stomach as he spoke of a past long buried, secrets concealed within the walls of our former home. I listened, numb with disbelief, as he revealed a truth more chilling than any ghostly tale. The attic, once a place of childhood fears, had become a chamber of horrors. Victims, bound and gagged, their desperate cries silenced by the passage of time, haunted the space that had tormented me as a child. Silence stretched between us as I grappled with the enormity of his confession. How could I have been blind to such darkness, oblivious to the nightmare unfolding beneath the guise of normalcy? "Son," my father's voice trembled, "you must understand." But understanding eluded me as I hung up the phone, the weight of revelation pressing down like a suffocating embrace. What now? To confront or conceal, to unearth the truth or bury it anew? In the end, there was no choice. With trembling hands, I dialed the number that would forever alter the course of our family's history.